Gihun, filled with grief, stared helplessly at Jungbei's body laying limp against him. Tears streaming down his face. He could barely see the view in front of him, but he does notice the body move. Being filled with hope for only a second that his childhood friend was alive, his hope was soon destroyed when he noticed a blurred pink arm wrap itself around the body to lift it. He screamed out one more time as he struggled against the guard, pinning him to the ground. It was no use. He regretted dropping his weapon. He regretted going against them. He regretted getting his former best friend involved. Once Jungbei was put into the coffin, Gihun felt himself get pulled up with a blurred man kneeling down in front of him. The man placed a sharp object against the front of Gihun's neck as he spoke softly to him. "It's a shame we had to kill him. His organs would have been perfect." Letting out a growl, Gihun tried to lunge forward, only to feel the sharp object pierce his skin, forcing him to stop. The man continued, "But it looks like yours will have to do." The man looked up at the guards and gave them a small nod. Before he knew it, Gihun was hit in the head with a gun, hard enough to make him black out almost instantly. Only a few hours passed by until Gihun finally started to wake up. He tried to move, but quickly realized that he's now chained to a bed. Hearing footsteps, he slowly looks up to see Dae-ho walking up to him and aiming a gun at his face.
Dae-ho?
With his only hope now lost, he's come to expect something like this to happen, that someone he trusted would turn on him. But Dae-ho looked different. The look in his eyes are also the look of a broken man, the same look Gihun had just hours before.
What happened?
Dae-ho asked through a shaky voice. Gihun only stared at him, empty, broken. Dae-ho grows irritated and raised his voice.
What happened?
I couldn't do anything.
Dae-ho noticed how hollow Gihun's voice is. His gun lowers a little.
I tried. I failed.
You tried? Then why did his body come back?
Gihun's eyes widened ever so slightly at the information.
Why did Jungbei...
Dae-ho closed his eyes and looked down as he tried to compose himself, his hands now shaking. Gihun couldn't help but feel sorry for him. He knew exactly what Dae-hon's going through. After all, he's lived this reality before. He didn't want someone like Dae-ho to suffer the way he did. He didn't want to see a bright young man become destroyed by the reality of the games. Taking a shaky deep breath, Dae-ho looked back at Gihun, his gun still aimed at him.
I'm sorry.
Gihun's a little surprised that he's saying sorry despite being the one holding the gun.
I didn't bring back the ammo. I wanted to, but I froze.
Tears start to fall down his bloody cheek.
I'm so sorry. I killed...
Don't say that.
Gihun interrupted, knowing exactly what he was going to say next.
He wouldn't want you to say that.
Without having time to comfort Dae-ho, Gihun noticed 3 guards have entered the room, one in a black suit, standing in the middle of 2 normal pink guards.
Visiting time is over.
Dae-ho quickly turned around, wiping his tears to clear his vision.
Dae-ho, drop the gun. It's no use. What? Give in? Just like the others did when they died? Just like you did when he died?
Feeling newfound determination, he managed to quickly shoot the pink guards before aiming his gun at the black one. However, before he could take a shot, he feels a bullet rush into his side.
Dae-ho!
Letting out a scream, Dae-ho drops his gun and fell to his knees, clutching his wounded side. The black-suited guard made his way over to the now-wounded Dae-ho and steps on his gun.
I would kill you, but that means showing you mercy, and only one of us is willing to do that.
The black guard said before leaving Gihun and Dae-ho alone, knowing they're in no position to be able to do anything now.
Dae-ho, can you walk? I think so.
Despite the pain, he slowly pushes himself to his feet. Gihun, once again filled with a little bit of hope, tries to guide Dae-ho.
Go back to the others and get yourself healed up. Tell them where I am, but they mustn't come for me. I'll be alright for now.
Giving a small nod, Dae-ho started to limp his way towards the door. However, only getting halfway there, he felt too lightheaded to go on. His vision darkened as he fell to one knee, then his ears began to ring as he fell to his side.
Dae-ho? Dae-ho?
Gihun panics a bit, not knowing what happened as Dae-ho is facing away from him. He couldn't tell if Dae-ho died, blacked out, or is just in too much pain.
Get up, come on!
But Dae-ho didn't move. Struggling again against the handcuff,
Get up! Jungbei wouldn't want you to give up. Dae-ho!
It's no use. His words couldn't get through to Dae-ho. His only hope now is that the others would be okay. But what's the point in hoping that if the people he cared most about got killed right in front of him?